Alright, so we're gonna start these reviews off with Lady Flames, First Lady Flames versus JC, Kings versus Queens 2 event. Alright, so it started off with her kind of muffled. School. Guess I can't play with you. Let's take everything you mean not to hear a food fight and let this tray hit you. It'll be straight with. But that's alright. So she was getting through her little first round. Actually, let me not say that. She was getting through her first round, and it started off a little muffled or whatever, but she was she was rapping, and I think I said in my first review of this battle that she just didn't have enough bars in the first round. Like, I was trying to write some down for notes or whatever, but I don't know. It just wasn't enough. She was rapping, but God, man, it just wasn't enough, and it was kind of short. So I had started off writing notes down for JC first round. He started off basically saying that was adorable. She sounded just like him. I guess that's where that bar, I mean, not bar, but that's why he said that. She do sound like him, cadence wise. Material wise, this is when he started showing a clear difference. With the bodies don't discriminate bar, my career finally went to flames. That was incredible. You put your best foot forward for this shot and step right in the Tory lanes. Man, that was a clear difference point right there. With the next bar that I had wrote down was the I can recreate smack sound faster than Sprite can. That was crazy to me. Even your guy know college is not a requisite. It's not a requisite. I think requisite is the word in there that really explains the gynecologist double entendre or whatever. But that's just an example of just how he writes, man. He was dominating every round with bars like that. Outside the ring is different, fire pin. If we go on a date, it'll be a hired hit. We paint different. It's supposed to be a long lasting relationship, but the flames missing, that shit was crazy. This dude was rapping on some other shit. But yeah, man, there was a battle that we believe after rewatching this, it got darker for Flames. Because on the first watch, it looked a tad bit closer to me, especially with her third round being as good as it was. But when I rewatched it and having to write down all the bars, oh my goodness gracious. This shit was a slaughter. It was a clear difference every round. It's like watching the person you can't stand in class that you know has a up on you on just about everything. He's probably smarter than you, get more girls or whatever. If you ever been in class and you was around a person like that, we ain't talking to the I'm too cool for everything in the world people. We talking about the normal people that had competition in school. He looked like that situation. He looked like he just did everything better than her. Every bar was outstanding. Even when Lady Flames got into a second round, oh man, wait, hold on. Before we even get into the second round, dude finished off his round with the anime. I ain't had nothing to say about anime, but it'll be the good fight in the stretch. The stretch limo anime from What's Love Got to Do with It movie. Ike and Tina Turner. Oh man. But anyway, so the Lady Flames gets into her second round, I think ending off your round is important when you end it well. A lot of people really don't know how to end their rounds. Averb is probably the most critical person when it comes. No, not critical. He's probably the one you could look to for the most examples of ending your rounds terrible. And JC ended that round, his first round, crazy. But I like how Lady Flame started off her second round. She started off saying one's getting fucked up instead of fucking shit up. No, the ones getting fucked. Women supposed to be the ones getting fucked instead of the ones fucking shit up. I like how she started off talking. That's why I said in my review, the first time I said she would have done better if she was battling someone else. Even if people want to say if she was battling a female, I think yeah, because on Kings versus Queens, what people got to realize is you look at Kings versus Queens with more in the point system. You're looking at really everything. This is the only Kings versus Queens is the only competition where it feels like there's a definite winner and loser. Even if it's close, it still feels we judge it. The feeling is someone lost, someone won. She would have had better scoring points. Judging her bars would have been better if she was going against another female, because the type of bar she had in her second round, especially in the beginning, where she was basically saying where we as women can be more and we have the basically potential to be more. I'm one of the ones that stand out with my potential versus the ones that's just taking whatever because you think that we ain't supposed to be shit. I show the difference. She had those type of bars, and it would have worked better towards a female that is not looked at with that much respect or something like that. Would have been a good angle. But using that on JC is one of those people that you have to attack him. He's a top tier writer as well as being a top tier individual. It's like, yo, you have to attack JC because JC is one of the most skilled lyricists in battle rap ever. And I don't think she executed her second round as well as she probably thought she was. Like, she thought she was just gonna come up with some gangster shit and just be like, yeah, man, I'm about to have this because he don't have no believability and all that. Like, she had a lot of angles based on his believability, and I think he had his bars like, I'm focused on you, but I'm also focused on my career and how it correlates with you. Like, he correlated everything with his opponent like he always does. And I think she had too many bars for him that she could have used for anyone. So, like, she even had a bar in her second round with the forever in my top 5 dead or alive. Um, she was like, I'm a realer nigga I was a realer nigga than you the moment I came out my father. You know, that nasty shit. Nasty type of bars. See, that's the type of bars women can say without a pause. But scared of heights, but having money on. But still with the ladder, like scared of heights, the ladder, on a gun. That bar. State gave him lotto numbers his first pick. Lotto numbers his first pick. Mugshot. Yeah, first pick. Lotto, man. That was crazy from Flames. But, and she had a hat scheme with the Kango bucket hat and all of that. But, man, then JC gets into his second round. Another round. It's just going up and up. Line you bitches up. Y'all want to be studs, so battle rap studs so bad, I'm going to have to line you bitches up. Punishment, if you see me polishing a drum like Nick Cannon. Beasley, the bald one, he had a scheme with Beasley. Oh, the bald one manipulate Flames. Know what I airbender. The airbender bar, with the last airbender. Y'all remember that? Only place y'all feel comfortable on a back page. That shit was crazy. If I go AWOL, you fucked like the glory hole. Man, that shit was insane. Told her get the other half, then I put a hole in them. Man, I only picked Flames because nothing was bright enough. Walk with a steel plate like a dining dash. Man, even hit Debo with a brick. He ended his third round incredible again. Like, man, it, like I said before, it's just hilarious how some people in their third rounds, and it really can take away from you how people judge your rounds, how you ended. It's just as important as how you started off. Because then if you started off bad, it'll take longer for people to get into your round. So now everything we're judging a little bit more critical. Because now we're expecting it to be the way you started it. Or we expecting your next round not to be as crazy because of how you ended. And JC know how to amp it up both on both sides. And that's just what he did. I don't even really gotta get into the third round that much because on the watch back, it just got worse. I think Lady Flames she's gonna do fine in her next battle, but damn, that was a clear difference. So that is on the third round, she had some bars too, but I think that was to me her lightest round. And JC's third was even more reckless. I don't think it was better than his second and first, but it was still a lot better than her third. Her third was so light to me. His third was like, man, this is a complete way you end the battle. But anyway, I'm gonna take this video, close it out. It ain't really that much to talk about. I had JC winning all 3 rounds on the watch back.